is Terry.
And I'm Angel.
And we are here today to share with you our final Trader Joe's grocery haul, meal number 5. Boy, do we got a good one for you today. This is one of my favorites. I have many favorites, but this is one of my favorites. So I'll let you explain, babe.
Okay, awesome. You know what? I have got to tell you that I'm beaming today because we recently had an interview with Jeffrey and Jill from the Whole Food Plant-Based Cooking Show. If you haven't checked them out, you need to. They are two of the sweetest, most inspiring, amazing people. They have just moved me beyond belief, and they gave Terry and I the honor to interview with them. And we just did it, so hopefully you'll have seen it by the time you see this.
Absolutely.
And I just want to publicly thank them and just say that they've made our day, just allowing us to share our story with other people and hopefully affect them positively with our whole food plant-based cooking. So if you're not tuned into their channel, get tuned in because they are amazing. And Jill can bake. Oh my gosh, yum. Anyway.
Absolutely, great
right.
shout out. Great shout out.
So I'm gonna show you Terry's favorite potato bowls. And so what I did is I just had a 5-pound bag of potatoes, easy peasy. I cut it open. I just rinsed them off and in the colander. And for some reason, these are baby potatoes. I have no idea why, but I couldn't see through the bag.
That's so, okay, just more for the bowl.
Yeah, that's right. So who cares? It's not important. There's still 5 pounds here anywhere you look at it, right?
Exactly.
So what I do is just rinse them. The awesome thing about cooking potatoes in your Instant Pot is you don't have to poke them. So it's just as simple as rinse them. I have a little basket in my Instant Pot, and I'm hoping that this 5 pounds is gonna fit in here, and if it doesn't, they don't. So actually, it's perfecto.
Oh wow, that is perfect.
Look at that. Wow, that's neat. Okay, so, and then I just put 2 cups of water in, and it actually sits at the bottom of the basket. You could do that first if you want to, or you can be unorganized like me. And then for me, because there's 5 pounds in here, I just always go with 40 minutes on high pressure. And I'll give you a little tip. You can actually use the steam mode on this, and I'm sure I'm telling you guys stuff you know, because most people that eat whole food plant-based love their Instant Pot, best tool ever.
Exactly.
But when I put them on steam, it just seems to take longer. They don't get as creamy as what Terry and I like them. So I put these in here, 5 pounds, for 40 minutes, high pressure, and then I let it slow release for 20 minutes. Sometimes I let it slow release for 3 or 4 hours because we get busy. So the good news is you could put these in at lunchtime, set it for 40 minutes, let it go, and it's ready for you at dinner. So we're just gonna let this cook for 40 minutes, let it slow release, and when we get back to it, we are going to show you how to make these potato bowls. Tonight, we are gonna have crispy green beans with it, so we'll make those together, and we're really looking forward to sharing this with you.
Absolutely, I can't wait, babe, thanks.
Sure.
All right, our potatoes are ready.
Yes, and we are going to make our crispy green beans. Are you ready, honey?
Absolutely.
Okay,
absolutely.
So I decided that I couldn't really decide how I wanted the green beans to be, so I said, oh my goodness, I don't have to make a decision. I can have it all the ways I want to.
Okay.
So it's have it Angel's way today, which is no different than any other day. So we have 1 pound bag of green beans. Again, we are showing you everything that we bought at Trader Joe's. You can make 1 trip, 5 quick meals, very inexpensive. You obviously can buy green beans from any store, buy black beans from any store, and what have you. We are just talking about what we did in 1 grocery shopping trip to Trader Joe's. But please know that this stuff is, you can find it anywhere, really. So just wanted to make that point. So 1 pound bag. These are really cool because they're pre-washed and ready to eat. And actually, if you wanted to eat these steamed, you can microwave them right in the bag, which is really cool.
Oh, nice.
I love stuff that you can just microwave in the bag because it's really easy. But the good news is you don't have to snap these or anything because they're ready to go.
They look fresh.
Except for this one, they missed one. Quality control, people.
QC.
Yes. So what I'm gonna do, you could do a couple things. I'm gonna coat these with a little bit of white traditional balsamic because I like it. I like the tang and the bite. And but you could put some kind of plant milk on these just to wet them.
That's a good idea.
And then you can dredge them because sometimes I do that when I make these fries like this, or I even do it with zucchini. I love zucchini. So I'll take the zucchini and cut it up into fries, and I'll put a little plant milk on it, and I'll do it the same way. So today I'm using green beans because these make awesome fries too, but I do it with zucchini, and I tell Terry every time we eat it, these taste like onion rings. So they taste like onion rings. Honey, help me, my big strong person. So the white traditional, and I'm just, I just want to get these a little bit wet, a little bit of tang, it's a little bit sweet, so to taste really. And we'll just coat them, and they're already smelling good. I actually want to eat one of these raw now, but I don't want to be rude, so I won't. But when you're making these at home, go ahead and munch out. So what I did here, because like I said, I'm going to make 2 different kinds. So I have 1 cup of garbanzo bean flour in my bowl. So 1 cup. I am going to add 2 teaspoons of garlic powder because we love garlic powder.
Absolutely.
So 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. It does smell good. And then I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of onion powder. So I have a half a teaspoon in here, so it'll look like 2 teaspoons, but it's really only 1 teaspoon, and I have a whole teaspoon measure in my garlic powder. So, and then I'm just going to add a little cayenne pepper to taste. You guys already know from watching me that I'm a little bit sensitive to heat, but I like the garlic powder with the traditional, white traditional, the cayenne, because it just balances that sweet and heat, so I like that. And then paprika, I just like paprika, so paprika to taste. And then a clean spoon, I'm just gonna mix it up, and that's really to coat my fries.
Oh wow.
You could also sometimes use a little bit of arrowroot in here. It helps. If you cannot get something like this to stick to something, sprinkle a little bit of arrowroot on them and it sticks almost every time. It works really, really great. So that's just a tip. But we're hungry and I'm showing you guys what we do, so we'll just do it. Now, in this bowl, we're gonna have something a little bit different. I wanted to taste the crunch. So this is just panko breadcrumbs. And I want you to be careful when you go to the store and buy panko breadcrumbs. It is hard to find ones that do not have fat in them because when they're taking the bread and they're crisping it up in the oven or whatever the process is to get it nice and crunchy like this, they think they have to use oil. However, there is some brands out there. I find them in the regular grocery store. I happen to get this one at Trader Joe's, but I do find them. Just make sure you look, because this one is 0 fat and it has nothing in it but the panko breadcrumbs. So, anyway, I thought this would be really cool because it'll be, see how crispy it is?
Oh wow.
So I'm gonna put about a cup in there because I have a cup in here. Thank you, sweetie. And then I'm gonna do pretty much the same thing. I think 2 teaspoons, and I'm kind of winging it a little bit, but I know this is good. How can you go wrong? And then 1 teaspoon.
I want to do the to taste.
Thank you. You're gonna do the to taste.
I won't use a lot of the cayenne.
I appreciate that. I will love it.
Just a little bit. Just a
All right. Thank you.
Just a hint. Paprika.
And paprika.
That good?
A little bit more. I like paprika. Thank you.
Yeah.
If we were making this for my brother-in-law, we would have to add a little bit more cayenne pepper. So come and visit me and I'll make it for you. All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna eyeball it. Half of the green beans in here and half of the green beans in there. And then I love this because I was having a little bit of personal dilemma because my stomach was like, I'm hungry and I want this and I want that.
Right.
And then when Hetty, would you mind mixing that one up for me?
Oh, absolutely.
When I was having a dilemma, I said, why am I having a dilemma? I can have these fries any way I want it, right?
Have both, absolutely.
So that's what we're gonna do. And that's the beautiful thing about cooking in your kitchen and doing all this stuff. Well, first of all, the one thing that I love is I get to cook with Terry.
Aw,
and I love
thank you, honey.
I love it. And he's
I
the
get to
best
cook and eat
helper.
with you, so thank you,
Absolutely. And anything I ask Terry to do, he's always so happy to do it. Terry wakes up this way. He goes to bed this way. I mean, seriously, it's unbelievable. And then when he says good morning to me in the morning, and I'm just like, I'm not even awake yet, then he laughs
gives me a growl.
at me. He laughs at me and he's like, oh, honey, I love you so much. You growl in the morning. So he loves me growling in the morning.
Absolutely.
But I don't growl because I'm mean. I growl because
You're still trying to wake up?
I'm sleepy.
Exactly.
So
Oh, these coated really well.
aren't they? Look at this.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Look how these coated. Is that beautiful or what?
Yeah.
So we're just gonna dump them on this tray.
Okay. Dump them or lay them?
Oh, angel style, honey. Dump them.
Okay.
Well, just be careful not to. You know what? Actually, just pull them out, sweetie, because and then you do yours on that side. Well, ours. It's all ours. And I will do mine. I really like this.
We'll see which one tastes best.
They're both gonna taste amazing.
I think you're right.
I was just thinking, how could we do something a little bit different? You know what I do? I realize that I'm always creating something, and I'm usually doing a lot of my new creations on this channel, so you guys are experiencing it with Terry and I.
They're definitely an original.
But I have made these several times, usually with zucchini. And like I said, I swear they taste like onion rings.
They do. It's incredible how similar the taste is to onion rings, especially when you get them crispy, really crispy.
And you can make onion rings. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. I make onion rings too, the same way. Just slice your onions straight down, boom, boom, boom. You got the rings, wet them with plant milk or balsamic or whatever you want to wet them with. Wet them with water for all that matters. And then just, you know, that's beautiful. Thank you, honey.
Awesome.
Do you want to put these
Absolutely.
in the oven?
Absolutely.
All right, thank you. So now what we're going to do,
What's the time on this oven?
I'm gonna put those in there for 10 minutes, then we'll flip them a little bit, and then we'll put them in there for 10 minutes more. See how great it is cooking with Terry? He reminds me that we need a timer. So sometimes I cook with my nose. I'm like, I smell something that smells like it's done. So what we are gonna do is very similar to our tostadas for our potato bowls. And Terry and I, thank you, honey. Terry and I are making corn the way we like it. So our frozen roast corn, yum.
This is delicious. One of our little secrets, right?
Yes.
From Trader Joe's, but
not so much a
this roasted
secret
corn.
now, huh? No
Roasted
wonder
corn
they're
is
out
so
all
good.
the time.
Exactly.
We're telling everybody.
Exactly.
So we put in these jalapeno peppers. We love them. So to taste, you could put a tablespoon or a teaspoon or 2 teaspoons, so whatever to taste, and put a little bit of the juice in there as well, because it just, I don't know, we love it that way.
Add a little kick.
And then, honey, I'm gonna let you do this.
Okay.
My best helper.
All right.
So add in the chili powder. So Terry really loves chili powder, so I use 1 tablespoon. If you want to use 1 teaspoon, go for it.
Okay.
And we love this Nacho Spice Nutritional yeast, so 2 teaspoons. It just it makes it creamy. I just really like it. And then, you know from watching me that I love the sugar-free rib rack. I don't use a lot of it, but 1 teaspoon in here.
All right.
And we just mix it up.
Yep.
And that is perfect. This is exactly what we do. Same mixture when we make burritos, when we make tostadas, when we make potato bowls. So we use, because we know what we like. And especially if it's a fast night and we don't have a lot of time, because we love creating new things and being in the kitchen and cooking.
And you guys will love
sometimes
this.
life doesn't really have that kind of time for you.
Exactly.
So my microwave is right here. So we're just gonna put these in here for 4 to 5 minutes. minutes usually does it, but I want them a little bit hotter because we're not going to be baking these in the oven. We're just going to be putting them on the potatoes. So let's go with 5 or 6 minutes. How about that?
And I have the, if you want to cover them, I think we're good. Okay, awesome.
All right.
We're all done.
Our fries are ready and they are looking good. Honey, do you have a mitt where you can show the fries because the pan is hot? Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Right there. Perfect. These are looking so...
Hold them up here.
My helper. Let me move this. So look how crispy they are and just delicious. I actually love these ones.
The crispier ones?
The crispier ones, but you get them on there. So it was 425 degrees for 10 minutes and then I just flipped them over 10 minutes more and they're perfect. And then we like all kinds of dipping sauce. You could do anything you like because they're
Big
delicious
dippers.
in there. We're huge dippers. I mean, do you know how much it would cost to get this much dipping sauce at a restaurant? So this is our no sugar added ketchup. Actually, don't knock it until you try it, but this sweet chili sauce that I love on stuff is really good
It is.
as one of the dipping sauces. So I have it here, the sweet chili sauce, and then I have a regular barbecue sauce, and then a sriracha barbecue sauce. We have a couple barbecue sauces, ketchup, sweet chili sauce, but if you want a peanut sauce or you want a mustard or even
You can make whatever you like.
maple mustard
Absolutely.
would be delicious. Any kind of teriyaki or something like that would be delicious. So what we're gonna do, and this is so cute. Would you believe I bought these little pots? I mean, I think $1 or something like that in the store. And they were in like the seasonal section with the plants, you know, where you would plant or have little planters. And it's never had a plant in here, so it's all good. And I bought 4 of them and I said to Terry, wouldn't those be cute for fries? Because I like, and if you're, especially if you're entertaining, you like things to be pretty.
Absolutely.
And for me and Terry, we entertain each other all day long. It's like a sideshow. So what I do is I take a piece of parchment paper, yay thick. We're gonna have a crafting session now. Look at me. And then I just cut off a little bit on the end here, like that. This is how I did these, just in case you were wondering, because I do want to line them with paper. I don't want to have the food touching that. And then I just have 2 little pieces here, and I just put them in here. How cute! And then you can just form them. You know, I mean, it's just that easy. You know, you can make little cupcake molds like this too, and bunch of things in there just to make something different. But I love parchment paper. I go through it like mad because it's just amazing.
Nice, babe.
That's all I do. Isn't that fun?
It's perfect.
So 2 for Terry and 2 for me, so we can have both kinds.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
You're welcome. And then I'll just, whoops, it's coming out of there. And then what I'll do, especially if you're entertaining, you can just stack a few in here, like so. Very cute. Oh man.
Nice presentation, honey.
Beautiful
Nice
presentation. You want to eat it. And do they smell delicious?
They do.
And then you
Those
can
look really delicious.
I know.
So crispy.
So crispy. Listen to them crunching.
Veggie fries.
I mean, and you could use any kind of veggie you like for this.
Absolutely.
But we got 2 very adorable things of fries and our little dipping sauce. And now the unveiling of these beautiful potatoes. Our gigantic potatoes, right?
Absolutely.
So we love our potato bowls to be just chock full of potatoes. So I'm gonna have to put quite a few in here because they're kind of tiny. Hey, did you see me catch that? I told you I'm a sideshow.
You got skills, honey.
Yes, I
You
do.
got skills.
So for these little baby potatoes,
Yeah, it's a perfect amount.
that's the perfect amount, right? And then what Terry and I do is we always just little
mash 'em.
tiny bit, break the potato in half so that you can get everything on there.
Just mash it a little bit and kind of let it coat the bottom and along the sides. And it makes a nice base for the stuff we're going to add onto it, which is even more delicious.
And the skins have so much awesome nutritional value, and on top of that, the skin is delicious.
Right, absolutely.
So that's what it is. Potatoes.
Yeah.
And we'll do it in here.
I'm gonna do the honors.
Please.
Okay.
That would be perfect.
We have our corn.
And you just put it to taste.
Start with our beans.
However much beans you like, however much corn you like. If you want other fresh vegetables in there, by all means, tomato, lettuce, anything that's crunchy. I love, love, love crunch. You could put water chestnuts in there.
Absolutely.
I have a love for water chestnuts. I really do think it's the crunch.
And that's the neat thing, you're right, sweetie, because you can customize it and make it to your taste.
To your taste.
Look at that. Isn't that delicious?
Gorgeous. And then we'll put
goodness.
some of our, Terry and I love our hot sauce on the top. So if you want to put a little bit of your salsa, honey.
Absolutely.
On top.
Absolutely.
Whatever kind you like, or maybe you like other kind of hot, or maybe you don't like hot. I mean, you just can't go wrong. That's what is so great about whole food plant-based cooking, because it's open to anybody's taste. And if we were entertaining tonight, how fun would it be to have a potato bar with our beautiful fries?
Awesome.
We could do these kind of fries. We could do zucchini fries. We could do actual potatoes just like this. Because if you cut these out of the steamer, because they're cooked and these babies are hot, but if you cut these in the fries and put them in your air fryer for 10 minutes, and you can have regular fries. You can have a fry bar of every kind. I mean,
You can get really
carrots.
creative.
You can cut carrots.
Absolutely.
And make fries out of carrots, and they're so good. And the carrots, you can put sweet stuff on them, like maple syrup and cinnamon. The carrots are delicious in the air fryer. So my point is, you could have a variety of fries and a variety of things to stack, and have a big thing of potatoes and all kinds of fixins on the side, and different types of salsa and dipping sauce. And what a fun time you can have with your friends, your family, or your sweetie.
Oh, thank you, honey.
All right, can we dig in?
Top yours, or?
Oh,
Okay.
absolutely. With my favorite salsa. And don't judge, I will eat all this, but I do want to point out that I have my potatoes in here, my corn, so it's a starchy vegetable, and my beans. So lots of starchy vegetable, lots of protein and nutrients in here. It's unbelievable. I have green vegetables here that I will eat, and I also made a big salad.
So we'll eat all of this as our meal.
Yes, and this will be great. I will be very full when I am done with this, but I won't be tired, and that's the whole point. And I won't feel bad, and I won't gain any weight, that's for sure. You have to eat like this to keep your weight on. But if you can see, this is about 50-50, starchy and non-starchy vegetables. It's just that easy. You don't have to have a salad, have some other kind of veggie. It doesn't really matter.
But to your point, it's well balanced.
It's well balanced. So we're gonna dig in.
We're gonna dig in.
I want to try the fries. Okay. Well,
I'm gonna try yours too.
I know. Okay. Oh, you do?
Absolutely.
Do you see how he's acting? Like, I want to try yours. It's so good.
Just like always, delicious.
We love these. Terry sometimes wants me to make them a little bit too much during the week. I like variety. Honey, can we have potato bowls? We just had them 2 days ago.
And I think one of the secrets is the seasoning of the black beans. I mean, the way you season the black beans, honey, really kicks it up, really gives it that extra flavor. And then also with the jalapenos and the corn.
Yeah.
Again, that gives us a little kick. Oh my gosh.
And it's
so
just
good.
all together with the potatoes, and it's just wonderful.
So mixed in.
So let's try our fries.
Okay, you try that one. I'm gonna try this.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna try them both. I'm gonna put mine in the sweet chili sauce.
Okay, I'm gonna try the hotter barbecue sauce. Wow.
And I want the regular barbecue sauce.
Who misses fries? These are fries. These are great. These are delicious.
Well, you don't have to miss fries because you can use potatoes too.
Absolutely.
But I'm not having potatoes tonight because we put potatoes.
And they're not
in
fried. So they don't have any oil, any fat, any saturated
here.
fat.
Have you tried the crunchy one yet?
Right now. Yeah, I tried that first. That was actually delicious. I tried that first.
Well, I'm here to report that all of these dipping sauces, I've tried the last one.
That's a little hot and
before I
careful.
report.
Mm.
You hear
Wow.
me crunching? I'm crunching. All of these dipping sauces are so good. I think it would be good with even a mustard or maybe something horseradish.
Absolutely. I can't wait for you guys to make this and try this and let us know what you think. Oh my gosh.
Manja! So, if you like what we're doing, remember, we're doing this for you.
Subscribe.
Subscribe to our channel. We'll send you notifications every time it pops up.
Absolutely.
And please let us know what you'd like us to cook for you. We love experimenting.
Absolutely.
We absolutely love it. So we have some surprises coming up for you guys in the coming weeks. So stay tuned.
Absolutely.
Have a great night.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.